everybody, what is going on? It is a full day of eating on the cut. Today we are eating about 1,800 calories and we're trying to get shredded. Also, just want to put this out there. Thank you so much for your support on my last video. My handstand push-up progression just hit over 1,000 views within like 2 days of getting released, and I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Check it out if you haven't already. I'll link it right up here at the top. So anyways, let's go over a few things that I'm doing this deep into the cut. We are in about week number 7 or so of the cut. So this morning you guys saw me take a bunch of different supplements, and I want to show you something that's really interesting. This is a new supplement most of you probably have never heard of before. Now this stuff is called CLA. This particular brand is infused with collagen and a couple other vitamins. Now CLA in itself is some form of acid. I never really heard of it until I got this specialty box delivered. It's called the Lift Box. Basically it was a birthday gift for me, and it gave me a whole bunch of different supplements, snacks, pre-workout samples, stuff like that, all meant for people who are hitting the gym, trying to get like low calorie, high protein options, some good pre-workout flavors, pretty cool stuff. So anyways, it came with this bottle of CLA. Basically it's supposedly a fat loss drug, which if you guys have heard my opinion on any of this, most of the time I think fat loss drugs are just like a scam. I shouldn't even call it a drug. It's just a supplement. There's no like chemical compound to it. Most of the time, all fat loss supplements really do is cause water loss. They're diuretics, right? They make you excrete water, so you do end up losing weight, but it's not fat, it's just water. So you see the number on the scale go down and poof, you're suddenly lighter. Now, I personally don't have too much experience with this yet because I've only been taking it for about 15 days now, like 2 weeks. I don't think I've noticed too much of a result. However, I have seen the studies on this, and basically what they found is in animal trials, it's actually effective. So if you guys are in the science field at all, you know animal studies usually have very little correlation when it comes to animal versus human studies. So who really knows what the effectiveness is on humans? It's up for debate at the moment, but it was free. I was like, why not just try it out? So I've been taking that. I'll make more of a statement video on that once I've completed like a full 30-day cycle of it, tell you if I really noticed any results. Now the other things that I'm taking are also fish oil, right? My omega-3s. I try to get about 1,000 milligrams of that in every day. Vitamin D3, K2. I take my ashwagandha. I take my creatine monohydrate in the morning. Usually I supplement with some collagen type 1 and 3 powder as well, just for an extra shot of like 10 grams of protein. But I actually ran out earlier this week, so we're not having that today. But other than the supplements, guys, really my diet just consists of lower calorie, higher protein food options. I shoot for about 1,800 a day at this point, and I'm trying to get 150 or so grams of protein. I try to hit 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and even though I'm still a little bit under 150 pounds, I like to overestimate my protein. All right, so let's talk about the workout that I did this morning. I actually filmed one of my leg days. This is not a traditional leg day, as you have probably noticed. This is more of a like calisthenics type of leg day. So I started things off with a deadlift. Now, one of the downsides of cutting and trying to get lean is you typically end up dropping weight and you lose strength, and that is definitely what I felt here. I could not lift 4 plates, which it's funny because only a few weeks ago I hit this clip right here, which was like my first 4-plate deadlift in a really long time, like over a year basically, because I haven't been training deadlift at all. And I lifted 4 plates, and now like a month later after I've been dieting, I can't do it. So that kind of sucks. But the rest of the workout was more so calisthenics focused. So I lead right from the deadlifts into my dragon squats. Now this is definitely a more complicated move. If you're newer to calisthenics or body weight movements, I would not recommend going right into dragon squats. I'm gonna make a whole progression video for this coming up this summer because I feel like this was a really cool move to learn, and it was a little challenging, I'll admit that, but honestly I feel like once you learn how to pistol squat, the progression to dragon is very streamlined. So I challenge anybody out there who can do a pistol squat, try to learn doing dragon squats. And then of course right after dragons, we do my weighted pistols. Right now I'm using 25-pound dumbbells, so a total of 50 extra pounds for a weighted pistol. These things definitely work your legs pretty good. If you get good at pistols, I start adding weight. Trust me, you're gonna thank me later. Then to really hammer in the quads, I hit a bunch of sissy squats. So I honestly never used to be a fan of sissies, but the more I started seeing people do them, the more I was like, you know what, let me just try it. Like, why not? And if you do them right, you actually really target the quads, and you can feel a pretty good burn after that. I was pretty sore after the first time I did sissy squats, and also they're really good for knee health and injury prevention. So if you're a tricker like me and you love to do flips, play a little montage. Then you know how important your knees are. You never want to get a knee injury, so I'd highly recommend doing something like a sissy squat where you're doing really deep knee flexion, and that's gonna make sure they're a little bit healthier and sturdier. Then of course, just hitting some single leg calf raises. I challenge you to do these without holding on to anything for balance, because it makes it way freaking harder. Although I will say I did have to cut my workout short today because I was so busy filming. I didn't have time to hit my Nordic curls or walk on the treadmill. So if you don't have to film in the gym, save yourself the time and don't do it. All right, so you guys have seen what I've eaten today so far. Basically, for breakfast, I had my protein bar, which you guys saw me pack in my lunchbox. I had my chicken and rice with some sour cream and cheese for lunch. For an afternoon snack, that little container was filled with Greek yogurt mixed with peanut butter powder, just for some extra protein. And I had breakfast for dinner. Now I'm just drinking a little bit of tea. This is 0 calories. I did add some stevia in here just to make it a little sweeter. I'm gonna show you a little time lapse here into the future. This is tonight. I'm gonna be having a protein shake with half a scoop of whey protein powder. So this is about 85 calories for like 15 grams of protein right here. So another solid shot of protein. And then after that, I have a few hundred calories left over for some dessert. So I'm gonna be eating one of the snacks that came with the Lift box that I got most recently. Like I said, these guys have a bunch of lower calorie snacks. Some of them are not super low calorie, but you know, they're usually pretty tasty. So basically just filling up the extra 200 calories of my day with whatever sounds good. And that right there, folks, is gonna bring me to a grand total of around 1,800 calories. I'll throw the total daily macros on the screen for you right here. Just about 150 grams of protein for 1,800 calories. And again, 200 calories or so of that was literally dessert. So it just tells you how much flexibility you can have if you really play around with your macros. That being said, I'm gonna go home and start to make those food items. Make sure to stay tuned for Easter Sunday, guys. I have a really special video coming out then. I hope you guys stick around to see it. And if you like this one, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers, and I will see you all in the next one.